Yes, what's up, monologuers? Welcome to another edition of the Smashbox Monologues. Often parodied, never beaten. Thought I'd do something a bit different today in light of Jared's DIY. I was going to say Christmas tree, but weight tree. Christmas is come and gone, I guess. Some of you will know I did a DIY yoke project a little while ago. It's been fantastic, so I did want to share that. I haven't shared any dimensions or anything with you, so I'll go over that now. Hopefully it makes sense. Just for my American friends, I have a tape measure. Check this out. It has both metric and imperial there for you crazy inch using individuals. So bear with me, I'll try and do both conversions. It's a relatively straightforward project, so hopefully it'll make sense and you can follow me along with it. Other than that, enjoy the ride. Okay, so you might want to pause the screen. This is DIY yoke material, so you need some 2" by 6" or 50 by 150mm timber. I think I have 2 3-meter lengths. We'll go over the exact lengths in a second. Some 48mm galv pipe plus 4 corresponding bolts. 8 bolts and the corresponding nuts at 110mm in length. That's to make your T shape. 2 cross members and braces, 8 wing nuts with corresponding threads, and some 40mm to 48mm dowel, plus a couple of nails and whatnot. We'll go over it in a bit more detail. So this is a view from my gym, aka the Smashbox, pretty much near the garage door. It's a small space, so space is at a premium. The idea behind the yoke was that it had to be sturdy but collapsible, that is put away. A metal yoke is amazing, it would be more sturdy, it takes up too much space. So I've got the galv pipe and the 2 cross members in there. Come with me, I have my bolts for it there, and then you'll see there's one side of the yoke there, just got it tied up with some light string to stop it leaning out, and on the other side, same again, just down the edge of the platform, tucked out of the way, gives me a whole nother device without interfering with everything else. So, sorry about the angle, it's confined space, so I'm trying to fit everything in on the screen. Normally I don't kneel and record like this, it's fine, bear with me. So, 2 cross members, essentially this is our 150 by 50 timber, essentially just making a T. The length of the one down the bottom, we have done this before, I'm a professional. That is 1150mm, just under 45 inches. And then the height I've done at 1900, just under 75 inches. That's the core of the whole yoke itself. You'll see 4 bolts down there, just centered evenly, with nuts and washers obviously, and 110mm bolts I used, which is about 5 inches. About 5 inches, they go all the way through. Pretty straightforward. Right. So that makes the T of our yoke. That's pretty strong joint there. There's not a lot of movement, especially once the washers are in. Cool. So next we have the dowels. So if you see side on, that's 40mm, so 1.5" dowel. Can we see that? Apologies for my camera work. Very amateurish. And that is this 260mm in length, just under 10 inches. Now, to drill these in, turn this away, I used a hole saw, just a cheap hole saw. You take your time if it's not that sharp, and you can see it on the back there. Just used a 40mm corresponding hole and pretty much bashed it in. It was snug. I did sand a little bit off the edges just to get it in there nice and tight. So it's got no adhesive, no nothing, so it's in there nice and tight. If you can't get a dowel to match the right hole saw, you might have to glue something in there, but this has worked out perfect for me. Next, see these 3 holes here. This is my my ingenious adjustability scheme on the yoke. These are 50 mil holes, which is about 2 inches. For the heights, stand by. So for the 3 holes which the galv pipe go into, that goes across your shoulders. I've done the top one at 1600 centered. That is about 63 inches. The next one at 145 centered, which is just under 57 inches. And the bottom one, we've got about 1300, which is just over 51 inches. The top height for me is pretty good. Bearing in mind I'm just under 6'5", so I haven't gone any higher than that. I don't have that many tall friends, and I've done 2 under, just in case Vida ever uses this. Alright, so I didn't mention the heights of the dowels before. I've got the top one at 1 metre, so 1000 mil, which is 39.5 inches, thereabouts. And the bottom one at 470 mil, which is 18.5 inches. Obviously, when you're putting in your dowels to rest your weights on, you want to make sure that you're clearing the 450 mil diameter for your weights, so that you're not overlapping them and whatnot. And then just to show you how I've done the detail with the end here, this was an afterthought. This is just a 90 mil nail. That is electrical tape that I've just wound around a couple of times and made a fancy little hook there. Slides into the end there, slots in, and you've got a nice little weight stopper there. And just one more thing to show you. This is the thread I was talking about. The cross member braces go across here, and I've just got some wing nuts to fasten them on. Chose the wing nuts just so I can do it all by hand. I don't need any tools to knock this all together. And yeah, you'll see the little white bits at the bottom there. That's the UHMW plastic. I had some left over from when I used some for the bottom of my sled, so I could use my sled on my street. It's actually quite handy. I've just only got 4 bits along the length of it. Figured it would save the integrity of the timber on the wood with the heavy weights. So that's the core of the yoke in essence. Now I'm going to put it together in its parts. So bear with me. Galv pipe in, wicked. That's pretty much it. Let's take a look. So here it is. You can see the cross members there, front and back. Just felt it gave it the kind of stability it needed, just being timber, a little bit lighter. So you can see the wing nuts in action there, and the overall width is 12, 40 inches front and back. And then you'll see my galv pipe, 1200 overall width, and the inside obviously the same as that. So that's it in a nutshell. Only takes about 5 minutes to screw it all together. You can screw it all together by hand, and Bob's your uncle. Easy as. So there you have it, DIY yoke, courtesy of End of Thread Fitness and Jumpers Smashbox Monologues. I'm about to get stuck into the February WOD. Not looking forward to it. If you haven't seen it yet, have a look and get stuck in at the rally point. Jumper out.